So a pleasant day to all of you guys. Today we're going to solve for the Lewis structure. So let's start. So for the first problem is the calcium plus the chlorine. So for our first step, we're going to write the symbol for each element. So the symbol of calcium, which give us Ca, and for the symbol of chlorine, will give us the Cl. So the next thing to do, we're going to find the charge of each element. So for the calcium, it has a 2 positive charge. So therefore, we're going to find the result of it within the 2 positive charge. And also for the Cl or chlorine, it has negative charge or -1. So we're going to find out that result. So here it goes. For the first step, we do the symbol for each element. And now, we're going to release the valence electrons for each element. So for the Ca, since it has 2 valence electrons because it is from the group 2, as we can see here, the Ca, it is from the group 2. So therefore it has 2 valence electrons. So for the Cl, it is from group 6, therefore it has 6 valence electrons. So to be able to find the complete that structure of each element, we're going to release the valence electrons of Ca to the chlorine or Cl. And then for the first valence electrons, here it goes to the Cl, and then for the second, here it goes to the second Cl. And then the next step is we're going to put the charge of each release valence electrons. So for the Ca, it releases 2 valence electrons, therefore it has 2 positive charge. Then for the Cl, since it borrow the electrons of valence electrons of the Ca, therefore it has negative charge for each elements. So therefore, the Cl, it is now complete valence electrons, but it has a positive charge, which is the -1. And then to be able to get the 0, we're going to add the 2 and then +2 -1 and then -1, then it will give us the answer 0. So as we can see, the +2, which is the right thing we said earlier, as for the calcium, it has a +2 charge, and for the Cl, it has negative charge, as you can see here, right? Okay, so that's how we get the solution. So for our second problem, it gives us sodium plus the oxygen. So for our first step, we will going to write the symbol of each element. So the symbol of sodium give us Na, and the oxygen give us O. So the first thing, we're going to find the charges of each element. So for the Na, it give us the positive charge, and then for the oxygen, it give us -2 charge. And then we're going also to find the group or the valence electrons of each element. So for the sodium, it is from group 1, which means it has only 1 valence electrons. And for the oxygen, it is from the group 16, which give us the group 6. And then it means it has 6 valence electrons. And then to solve for it, this goes the process. So for the Na, it has 1 valence electrons, and for the oxygen it has 6 valence electrons. And then to find or to complete the valence electrons of oxygen, we're going to double the Na. So here it goes. So Na, it has 1 valence electrons, and for the oxygen it has 6 valence electrons. And then we're going to release the valence electrons of Na to be able to suffice the valence electrons of the oxygen. And then here it goes. The Na has positive charge because it released 1 valence electrons. And also here it has positive charge, but for the oxygen it is only negative 2 charge because it borrowed the valence electrons from the Na or sodium. And then to be able to get the 0, we're going to add this 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, and then minus 2, it will give us 0. So that's all for our video for today. Hope you learn much more in this video, and thank you for listening.